What really happened between Yaman and Demet Özdemir? ***. Did they fall in love on set? Was there something more behind their incredible chemistry? And what lies behind the decisions they've made since? If you think you know everything about Yaman and Demet Özdemir, think again. Today, magazine news and gossip is diving into the compelling crossroads of their lives, the truth behind their professional split, their rumored romance, and the intense paths each have taken since. Yaman and Demet Özdemir's enigmatic chemistry. The on-screen magic of Yaman and Demet Özdemir, particularly in the hit TV show Erkensikas, Early Bird, captivated audiences and sparked speculation about their off-screen relationship. The chemistry between their characters, Can and Sanam, felt almost too real, leaving many fans convinced that something was blossoming behind the cameras. For a while, the buzz around their private lives was as talked about as the show itself. But was it just acting, or was there a real romance bubbling beneath the surface? Despite the whispers, as time went on, Yaman took a different path, one marked by a new character, a transformed career, and a lifestyle that shifted the public's perception of him. Meanwhile, Demet Özdemir, known for her graceful presence and grounded demeanor, continued her own journey. The split between the two sparked more questions than answers, but what exactly caused this separation in their professional paths? Yaman. The rise, the fame, and the ego. Yaman's career took a dramatic leap forward, and unlike many actors, he didn't just want to be a TV star. He set his sights on becoming a global phenomenon. His rise in popularity, especially in Italy, made him a household name across Europe. But fame comes with its own set of challenges and scrutiny. Yaman's actions, both on and off set, have become topics of debate, his bold statements and self-praise sometimes leading to accusations of arrogance. In Italy, Can's projects garnered mixed reviews. Despite the promise of high-profile roles, such as Sandokan, delays and unmet expectations left fans feeling underwhelmed. While Yaman's charisma remained undeniable, his acting in these roles was often criticized for lacking depth, and his statements about being the most popular actor in Italy didn't help smooth over these concerns. This attitude, perceived by some as unchecked ego, presented a stark contrast to the more humble star they once adored. Despite the critiques, Yaman continued to command attention, not just for his acting but for his presence in the media, his lifestyle, and his romantic entanglements. His fame became a mix of talent, charm, and the allure of his unpredictable, extravagant lifestyle. The question remains, is Yaman chasing authentic art, or is he seeking the thrill of European stardom at any cost? Critics weigh in projects and relationships in Italy. Yaman's endeavors in Italy, while initially exciting, did not meet the high expectations set for him. The much-hyped Sandokan project was delayed, and its uncertain production timeline disappointed many. His other acting roles were similarly criticized as ordinary by Turkish audiences who had hoped for more. His Italian fanbase appreciated his looks and charisma, but there was an increasing demand for substance that Yaman's projects failed to deliver. This dissonance led to Yaman being recognized more for his physical appeal and his compelling public image rather than his acting prowess. As his fame in Italy grew, so did his reputation as a magazine figure, a man more at home in the pages of gossip columns than on the screen as a serious actor. A lifestyle in the spotlight. Yaman's personal life also kept him at the forefront of gossip headlines. His extravagant parties, his social media posts, and his romantic flings created an image of a modern-day playboy, a stark contrast to the honest persona fans had seen during his days on Erkensikas. Rumors about his relationships often took center stage, leaving people to wonder, are these flings authentic connections, or simply pursuits of fleeting excitement? This playboy persona didn't sit well with everyone. Even some of his fans began questioning whether this was truly who Yaman was, or whether he was getting lost in a lifestyle of excess. As his relationships came and went, Yaman's public image became one of a man driven by short-term thrills rather than a deeper pursuit of lasting love or career growth. The contrast with Demet Özdemir's lifestyle. On the other hand, Demet Özdemir's life appeared to be on a completely different trajectory. While Ken was making headlines for his parties and ever-changing love interests, Demet kept a much lower profile. Her brief marriage and subsequent divorce from Oguzhan Koç seemed to signify her desire for stability, something markedly absent from Yaman's fast-paced lifestyle. Demet's desire for a more balanced, grounded relationship contrasted sharply with Can's unpredictable and free-spirited lifestyle. It became increasingly clear that these two stars, whose chemistry had once dazzled viewers, were on divergent paths when it came to their personal lives. Demet's approach to love and life appeared to be more introspective, her choices deliberate and cautious, as she sought deeper, more meaningful connections. Demet's conscious decision, head versus heart ***. It seems Demet Özdemir has consciously decided to maintain her distance from Yaman. While fans might romanticize the idea of the two getting back together, Demet appears to have chosen a more rational path. Her focus is now on establishing meaningful, stable relationships, a far cry from the high-octane, media-fueled existence that Ken has embraced. The calmness and control Demet exudes in her personal life are at odds with Ken's more chaotic approach. These contrasting lifestyles have led her to keep her distance from Ken, seemingly prioritizing her peace of mind and long-term happiness over the fleeting thrills that Yaman's lifestyle might offer. It's evident that Demet is listening to her mind, rather than letting her heart lead her back to a relationship that might be unstable. Ken Yaman's relationship with marriage. Marriage seems to be another area where Ken Yaman's approach diverges from Demet's. Yaman has often been portrayed as someone who isn't ready to settle down. His active lifestyle, full of parties and temporary relationships, suggests that the idea of commitment and the responsibilities that come with it is not something he's interested in at this stage of his life. While Ken may enjoy the perks of his celebrity lifestyle, the adoration, the attention, the freedom, it's also clear that these very elements are what make him unsuited for the stability of marriage. As long as he continues to pursue this carefree, flamboyant existence, it's unlikely that he'll be ready to take on the deeper responsibilities that a committed relationship requires. Demet Özdemir, a future built on stability. In the end, Demet Özdemir's decision to distance herself from Ken Yaman seems like the right one. Given Yaman's unpredictable lifestyle, his larger-than-life ego, and his penchant for quick romances, Demet's focus on her career and her well-being comes across as a wise and considered choice. She has shown that she values her personal peace and is unwilling to be swept up in the whirlwind of Yaman's fast-moving life. Ken Yaman may be the dashing figure adored by many, but for someone like Demet, who is seeking a balanced and peaceful partnership, the risks seem too high. A relationship with someone so engrossed in the limelight, constantly surrounded by parties, women, and media buzz, might make for great headlines, but not necessarily a happy, stable future. If Demet continues to listen to her head rather than her heart, she may well find herself on a much healthier path, free from the chaos that Ken Yaman's lifestyle brings. As much as the allure of Yaman's charisma might pull at her and the fans who still hope for a reconciliation, the truth is that Demet's choice to prioritize her own happiness is the best decision she could make for her future. Ken Yaman may continue to thrive in his unpredictable, carefree manner, but for Demet Özdemir, the path to true happiness seems to lie in stability, depth, and emotional security. In a world filled with fleeting moments and flashy appearances, perhaps Demet has found something far more valuable: peace of mind and a vision for a future that isn't dictated by the whims of fame and fortune.